What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Shane Rowe. Guys, grab your Yardies coffee, hit that like button for me, and that subscribe button. Thank you very much. And let's get caffeinated. Guys, I don't know about you, but it seems as if the coffee just tastes sweeter after a victory.
You know, this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee.
Now, listen, I'm not saying we're back, but we're back on track, right? Which is a good thing. And after so many bad games in the Europa League, we got 2 wins on the trot, one from Ruud, who's now the new Leicester manager, so good luck to him. And we won last night. I can't remember the team's name, but 3-2 we came out. And of course, you know, Rasmus.
Go Razzmatazz.
Hold on, we're gonna get into that, right? But what I want to talk about, like, from the first game we played with Rúben to now, a total contrast, right? I actually enjoyed the game. I know some people, some of my friends, are still doubts about the team, and I still have doubts about the team. But as far as the game last night, football is about scoring goals. So I wasn't even too pressed that they scored, right? Malacia, you know, I felt sorry for him because he kind of got burnt down there on that wing.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
And then their first goal was pretty decent. So you gotta give them something, right? In terms of some kind of respect. What I liked about our team is that from the back to the front, you saw how we moved. There was a pressing together, there was an attacking together. Like sometimes you saw the center back up in like the camp position, but Mazraoui, who is just a gem, I don't know how Bayern Munich let us get away with that one. I mean, even if they wanted to get rid of him, we got a center back, a left back, a right back, an attacking midfielder, a defensive midfielder, and I'm pretty sure he can play left wing or striker if you really ask him to, right? So the whole team looked solid. They looked compact. They looked like there was a plan, there was a system in place, and that's what I liked. I liked that when we went up as a team. When we went down as a team. Now, there were individuals who, again, I still don't think the system is going to entirely fit, but we're going to get there in a little bit. But as far as the game goes, I mean, what can you say? Ahmad, he's just a brilliant footballer, right? Mazraoui, a brilliant footballer. And between Garnacho and Rasmus, they could have had 6 goals. I mean, Rasmus was on a hat trick, scored a beautiful one. Like, what I love about Rasmus is...
Go Razzmatazz. Go Razzmatazz.
Toilet brings it down effort. Oh, it's magnificent.
Goals they are striker goals. They are in the box, bullying the defender and just slamming it in for, or just even a tap in, how he did the second goal from Mazraoui. Garnacho, my man, you need to have a talk with yourself though, okay? I'm not saying anybody should be clowning you in terms of like what's his name, Faz or Paz or whatever his name is, but my man, you could have had a whole hat-trick on your own, and you got to finish your breakfast, man. You got to stay an extra hour or 2 in training with them finishes, because your decision is more of a finishing, but decision making in those little areas, man, they're not the best. And maybe you can get away with it this season, but by next season, man, these little mistakes got to be out of you. Again, if you want to be considered elite, which you are, the difference between elite players and good players, great players, is that level of consistency. We should have beaten this team 7-8. Easily. That's how many chances we had, right? Now, what I want to talk about from a negative side, not so much a negative side, but what I noticed. Mason Mount, let's say he's still getting into the rhythm of football again. He hasn't played a long time, so is Malacia. So those two, I'll give them a little bit of a pass, because he looked a little bit out of position, or he looked a little bit confused. I know he's played in the position before, Mason Mount, but somewhere he got a bit lost yesterday. For a while, I didn't even realize he was on the pitch until I had to like remember that he was on the pitch. When they put on Rashford in that position, in that cam number 10 attacking role, he looked a little bit better, but I'm still not convinced by him. And I know Rashford is getting a lot of heat right now. And I know I have given him some stick because Rashford still hasn't scored the amount of goals that people put him on this level. He still needs to improve his own quality of football. But he was trying little 1-2s. They weren't coming off, I guess, with Ahmad. But let's see how it goes over a course of the next month or so. We got the breaks coming up. Well, no, we don't get breaks because we're English Premier League. But we got a ton of games coming in where they're going to have to sharpen their tools a little bit. I also want to give a shout out to Anthony because we have also slacked off Anthony and you know, and to a degree deserved, yes. Everybody, I don't think people put too much pressure on players that are actually performing, right? As much as we criticize Bruno, no one really gets at Bruno because we know Bruno produces. But yesterday, Anthony, he played very well. And I think the left wing back position or the right wing back position kind of suits him. He has that dog in him, so he can do the defensive work. And as far as the front side of things, he's going to have to produce a bit more, but you see where he's not going to be so much isolated with his defender. And I think that was Anthony's problem. It wasn't when he was at Ajax, but coming to the Prem is a different level. So getting isolated one-on-one, or sometimes it was even like 2-on-1 with the centre-back and the full-back out there tackling them. But with this system, the players are a lot closer. There's more triangles. They can get in and around the defense. And if they put a high line like they did, we got the players to go over the top. The only problem, and we need to get better at, is that running back. And this is where my little bit of criticism in terms of Rashford was. He wasn't doing as much running out as I think he should be doing, especially in this system, because the system requires everyone to tighten it back up when it comes to the defense and even the attacking midfielders. And you don't see him doing as much run as he should be. As far as the attacking side of things, in terms of striker, we should not be removing Rasmus Højlund from that front side. Rasmus is my striker. I know there's rumors of the Sporting striker coming in because he's, with Amorim. And there is Xerxes that I think might end up leaving. So there might be room for those two players to come in. But as far as archetype, I kind of think they're the same player. So leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. But guys, I'm happy with Rasmus. If we can get Rasmus the ball, if we can get him to play how he wants to play, like down the center, getting in the box, bullying the defenders, if we can play to his strengths, man, we can get him a ton of goals. And in turn, get us up this table. Speaking of the table, we're not too far off. I think it's like the top 8 now or something like that. So long may it continue. Let's take this form back into the Prem and let's see if we can get up that ladder, right? Guys, like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and God bless.